we're recording. So,
All right.
welcome to my fortune readings.
Hello, fortune reader.
After overwhelming you with all that information, I thought we could take it a little easy and play with my fortune telling cards because I've been doing these the past few days.
Ooh, do
Yes.
tell.
I've done a reading for you before, Shifa. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, these are my idol tarot cards that I made using index cards.
I said,
What?
I said awesome.
Oh, I thought you said as in, and I'm like, as in idols? Like, what do you mean? All right, Chifa. So, how I like to start out is I ask you for a number to split my deck into.
A number, I'm getting two.
Two. Okay. So, we're going to do my best. Top or bottom, Shifa?
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. So when I ask that question, people don't know what I'm usually doing, but what that tells me is when I split the deck, am I starting from the bottom and taking pieces, or if I'm starting from the top and taking pieces? So that's just what that means. All right, Chifa, we have two decks now. So now I'm going to ask you up or down for the first and up and down for the second. So up or down
Okay. Up,
and up or down.
down.
Okay. Now, a big thing about this deck is that it's been used, so it's shuffled. There's already some mixed up cards that are upside down and not upside down. So I think that just helps the process. Now, Shifa, you have two numbers, one and two. Rearrange them however you want.
2, 1.
Okay. So we have two and one. All right, Shifa, we didn't really pick a topic yet. So what do you want to talk about today?
See how I am going with school.
Okay. So we'll do career, but we'll focus school oriented.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. All right, Shifa, how many cards do you want to start with?
Let's start with the regular 4.
Four. Okay. So what I do now is I just keep shuffling the deck until four cards come out. So here's one. One came out pretty fast. And a lot because these are index cards, usually they take a like while to slide out because they're kind of like they're not slippery, you know?
Uh-huh.
The surface kind of grips to each other so they don't, fall everywhere while people are studying off of them. This is probably like the longest part of the process. All right, we are unpaused. So, reminder that these are idle cards that I based off of DD, which is Massimo's company. So, all these cards have some
Oh, are you
relevance.
recording?
Yes, some
Okay.
relevance to them. Don't worry, your face isn't there. So,
Making sure you're recording and you're like, no.
so the first card we pulled is the Forgive card from Miss Moa. The second card we pulled is the Nozaki Bento card. We have the K-pop card in reverse, and we have the Relit card in reverse. What's really weird is I added this card, the Relit card, like a few
Mhm.
days ago because I made this deck before Relit and then I stopped using it for a long time. And then someone's like, "Do you have them in your deck?" And I'm like, "No." And then I add them and they keep coming out and I don't know why. Everyone needs the Relit card for some reason, but not the point.
Oof.
So let's talk about your cards. Now, the Forgive Me card is so that's the card where we use the pun in her name a lot. Forgive me, forget me. It's something about letting go. I don't know what you're letting
Mhm.
go of, but there's something that needs to be let go of. You have Nozaki Bento, who is kind of like the, I hate to say it this way, the late bloomer. Achievement further into the future than you expect it type of card. Um, we have the K-pop card in reverse. Now, the K-pop card is the outlier card, kind of. It's like that thing that doesn't seem like it fits, but it just adds to whatever you're doing. And then the
Mhm.
Relic card is our card for growth. It's about moving from one point to another. Because Relit started as DD Babies, the trainees group, and then they auditioned and they got into the big group. Well, I shouldn't say auditioned, but they got voted into
Mhm.
the bigger group. So it represents growth. Um, Now, when we put these together, it's a little vague as to what this could be saying about your school life academic career. Um, but we do see some pieces where maybe right now you're not too comfortable about what you're doing. There just feels like there's something that you need to like grow from. You know, there's just something not putting you at ease in your current position. And perhaps that's why
Mm.
you might think about pursuing a longer term type of career where you don't finish right now. You know, you're young, you have
Mhm.
time. Maybe you want to finish this goal when you're a little bit older, you know, and have that late bloomer success, which is okay. It's okay to be older and gain your career then, you know. A lot of people find the non traditional route, like, I don't know, deadly, but it's real. It exists. People do it. Now, as for the K-pop card with that outlier, that's where we're getting a little vague in this situation, but I'm definitely seeing things about growth in your path. Would you like to draw some more cards?
Yes, please.
How many would you like?
Two more, please.
Two more. Wow. I feel like I keep getting twos. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. So our first card is the international fan, and the second card is Sensei to Boku in reverse. So what this is kind of showing me, so Sensei to Boku is teacher and I. Okay, so it's the mentorship card. It's having someone to look up to. And in this case, you probably don't have that person. um, feel free to tell me, like, you're wrong. But anyway, it kind of feels like you're missing that person, which
Mm-hmm.
is why we also have the international fan, because maybe this person you're looking for around you, and that could be the mistake. Perhaps you have to look outside of your borders, you know, outside of your usual zonage of looking for this mentor, because right now it does feel like this person is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to pull some more cards?
Let's put out one more card.
One more card. Let's see what we can get. It really makes me curious about that K-pop card, though. I'm trying to think, like, why is it there again? I feel like I had it and I lost it.
It's like, oop, never mind.
No, but it was there for a reason. I just forgot. Perhaps you're missing something? You know, that one factor that just puts everything together. That one,
Mm-hmm.
like, thing that'll make you feel like, yeah, this is what my whole thing was about. Or maybe it's that one factor that'll help you grow because you're going to be meeting that career at a later age.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one card? This better be one card. I keep pulling so many. All right, this card is the Chin Brothers. Oh, so usually this is the mischief card, you know, um, but it's very lighthearted mischief. You know, like if you think of the Cheshire Cat, that's what I think of as like mischief. Uh, You're familiar with that
Mm-hmm.
character, right? From Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's the kind of like mischief card I think of. But in this case, it could really be companionship because, you know, the reason why they're dubbed as these brothers is because they, like, you know, are, how do I say it? Their friendship has created this image in people that, yes, these two make sense, you know, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like, their companionship is so strong, it would be weird not to put these two in a room, like, as a category. So perhaps this will be the key to your success, really finding that person to lead you the right way or at least support you the right way, because we saw the missing mentor, and who knows, maybe this mentor could also be a peer, you know, because we have the brothers of the Chin brothers. So we
Mm-hmm.
have a lot going on here. In synopsis, I'm seeing overcoming something, something you want to let go of, probably reaching the success in your career later than you expect, um,
Mm-hmm.
taking more time with it. We
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the K-pop card, which again I'm pretty sure it's hard to say if it's something that you need to find or something that's just in general missing. It could be a little bit of both. It could be the key, for you when you reach that point, but something is evidently missing here. You have the growth from the relit card, so you're going to move from one place to the other, not physically per se, but um, you're going to have like a big change. Big
Mm-hmm.
change. You're missing a mentor, that's for sure. And you might have to look out of your barriers, your usual boundaries, to find this mentor. But a mentor doesn't necessarily have to be someone older. It could be a peer, for all you know. Would
Mm-hmm.
you like any more cards? Or are you satisfied with that answer?
One more.
One more card. That's totally fine. Let's see what we can get. So this is actually a really interesting like layout you have. I don't think I've had someone pull one at a time for a while. Um, I
It's
have
just a gut feeling.
I, oh, this is an interesting one. I feel like this one card might need another card. Is it okay if I pull another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like this card alone doesn't do much. Now, Shifa, is there something that you're looking for when I pull this next card? Is there an answer you're looking
Um,
for?
Not really.
Like,
Because I have like some ideas on maybe what this thing might be talking about.
well,
But again, I'm not completely sure
but is there something you want to know?
if everything is gonna go a-okay for me.
Well, fortunately, I haven't seen anything bad. Bad? I mean, sure, there's a mischief card, but really, there's nothing bad that I'm seeing.
Oh,
Unless you consider a late bloomer to be bad, but I don't necessarily
no,
consider that bad.
I consider myself a late bloomer always.
Oh, why?
Just because, like again, I still haven't learned how to drive, and I'm should be learning how to drive soon.
Eh, don't stress too
And
much. You're not the only member in MTK who can't drive.
I know, but like since I'm the oldest one, and then I know like my youngest one of my nephews, he already has a whatever job he's working at, been really successful, and now he's moving to San Antonio and having a place of his own.
Oh,
So for me, I'm just like, great. This looks very good for me. Very
well,
wow, wow. So yeah, no, for me, I understand that. I always have like a mindset like everything is just gonna work out for me later in life
oh.
instead of the current time right now.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. I just hope that you don't feel pressured by that statement, though, that you can't do anything until you put like the extra time into it. Because,
It
yes.
Because like it's kind of like that's how my dad is kind of hinting at me, but yeah, he's also saying like you should take your time and all this other stuff. But yeah, it's like maybe like maybe, and it's just like uh. So yeah, that's a little bit of like that slight pressure, and that lives behind my head.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna be honest, these cards, I pulled out two more because the one card I pulled just didn't seem right. And pulling these two cards, I feel like they're kind of just so the cards I pulled out. I have Niban
Mm-hmm.
Senji upright. I have the National Fan upright, and I have Nichan in reverse. Now Nichan is kind of like the knowledge card. Niban is a like team card, but he's also he's the appearance card. How do I explain this to you? It's kind of like because like a lot of people when they look at Niban, right? They just
Mm-hmm.
look at him and be like, "Wow, pretty," you know? Like I feel like that's usually general response to Niban because he's huge and he has a pretty face, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like there, like it's like you're there, you're part of this, great type of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Nichan, multilingual, was a teacher, it's the knowledge card. So, but we also have the national fan card, which is kind of like the people of your home base. And
Mm-hmm.
I think this could really just be telling you to take it at your own pace because It's talking about the people, and it's talking about you in your current setting, in your closest setting. You know, you have the appearance, right? And you have the
Mhm.
knowledge. So what else is there for you to do? And that's where the question comes up. So you really can do whatever you're trying to do. That's how I'm taking this.
Mm.
Because you have the skill set and you look like you could do the part too.
Mhm.
Clearly, in your home base, I can see you doing this. But now the question becomes, are you going to take the initiative to grow? Are you going to wait? Are you going to follow this? Are you going to get over? Oh, there's no water bottle next to me. I was reaching for something. Um, are you going to get over like this waiting thing, or are you going to just wait? It's really hard for me to say anything, but right now, what it's kind of showing me is you are ready. You are.
Mhm.
I don't have any other way to put it.
I think it would be just take it by baby steps.
No, of course, you do your
Mhm.
own pace, but I do think this is showing that you are ready. But yes, would you like to know something else? Should I pull more cards?
I think that will do just fine.
Okay, cool. So, Shifa, what did you think?
Wow.
What?
Just wow.
I feel like everyone
Like,
has that same reaction. It's so weird.
it's cause like, it fits to what is going on and what I have been thinking
Mm.
as well. So, it kinda, like, fits, and I'm just like, "Oof," but I'm just so scared to do it, and, like, what if I'm not good enough because of that mindset? But then after that, the cards are like, maybe you could do it," and I'm just like, "Eh, eh,
Well, I mean, the
I don't
cards
know."
are showing you're definitely capable.
Mhm.
It's really up to you. And again, it's okay to take your time. It's okay to be a late bloomer. It's okay to succeed at an older age. Um, no one reaches the same goals at the same time, or else races wouldn't exist.
Yeah. No, with this thing, I see 2 occupations happening.
Oh, that could be why we had the forgive card and the mentor and all that. Well, whatever happens, Shifa, I hope for the best. Thank you so much for the reading. I'm going to now end this um, take.
No, thank you.
Yes, so let me end that. Say bye bye.
Bye-bye.